Hey guys, and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic 4. As always, I am DemonFire93, and last time we took out the Hendrik, the one warlord, and now we probably want to take on the other one. A single warlord stands in the way of Wurgic's goal to unite the barbarian tribes into one community and bring them back from the brink of extinction. That man is the same one who killed his father, so Wurgic possesses a special hatred for Vogel Backbreaker. In this most desperate time, he must conquer his emotions if he is going to have any chance of defeating his greatest enemy. Defeat Vogel, lose Wurgic. That's the end.
I have a lesson for you,
Wurgic.
Here, a pair of mating spiders and a scorpion. Equally poisonous creatures.
Sure.
Watch how the scorpion easily kills the male spider because he is so small. Now,
okay.
The female, enraged by the loss of her mate, attacks the scorpion with everything she's got. You see, she kills the scorpion, but at what cost? Her own life. Such blind hate is dangerous and pointless.
So what you're saying is don't kill Vogel because I would lose my own life for it. Gotcha. It's got a lot of metaphors here. All that remains is to deal with Vogel Backbreaker. I have sent a challenge to the man hoping to end this war honorably and without further bloodshed. But that wily brute refuses to come out of his mountain fortress. I am not about to walk in there alone. I don't trust Vogel to keep his word. So I must march on Vogel's lands, but there are some things to attend to first. For instance, the Three-Horn tribe recently asked me to join the rest of the tribes so that they could receive the protection of my rules and aid in rebuilding their lands. Many of the other tribes have voiced their outrage over such a proposal because just weeks earlier, Hendrik had been their chief. It was always difficult to forgive an enemy. It infuriated me that I had to delay my vengeance for my father's cruel murder. My anger was made even worse when the harpies I sent to find Tarnum's body returned empty-handed. They searched the entire ravine from top to bottom, but only found a small amount of blood. So who took my father's body? Vogel? But what would he want with Tarnum's body? That's what I want to ask right before I plunge my sword through Vogel's heart. But first, this other matter. Oh, Craghack's with us. Alright. Same as before, we're gonna consolidate the armies at first. What the hell is this? Festival of Life provides 3,000 gold per day. Also, the creature growth in this... So, this is the Holy Grail. Huh? Okay. It's very odd there. All right. Tarnum once said, if you can't solve a problem with words, then try words again. If that doesn't work, use your fists. And if that doesn't work, I had been very young then, and I had enjoyed asking questions until Tarnum could find no answer. I seldom stumped him, but when I did, it was wonderful. If words and fists don't work, then attack the problem from a different direction. There is always a solution. Remember that. Nothing is impossible. Sometimes you have to look for the one thing that almost no one would ever think about. And so I did. I was recalling this conversation when a sturdy-looking warrior and his young daughter entered my tent. He was the representative of Hendrik's Three-Horn tribe. You're not going to like the terms of this deal, but you will accept them, or your entire tribe will die. Understand? I asked the new chief. Reluctantly, the man nodded. All right. Wait, I have 2 Craghacks. How is that possible? The fucking what? I stood before the eyes of my army, the tribal chiefs, and a few hundred members of the Three-Horned tribe, uncertain if what I was about to do would backfire on me and anger them all. But I was determined to go ahead with my plan anyways. Our tribes disagree about what to do with the Three Horns, I said. Now, I can't force you to accept them as your brothers, but I would like you to reconsider. I believe the Three Horns are sincere. I have seen their herds and their farms, and without our help, hundreds of barbarians will starve to death come winter. To turn them away is not my idea of honor. So what are we going to do? Let them die? Derek, the young hunter-warrior, stepped forward quickly. Ever since Hundrick slaughtered his people, he had been consumed by his hatred for the Three Horns. I say yes, let the jackals rot. They stood by and watched as my people died. True, I agreed. So the boar's hoof deserves a blood price for so many murders. That is agreed? The other tribe chiefs nodded. I think most of them wanted this matter settled as badly as I did. Good, I said. Now as your king, there is one thing I am capable of doing. I waved to the area where the Three-Horned tribe had gathered. A beautiful teenage girl stepped out in the open. Unceremoniously, I said, Derek of the Boar's Hoof tribe, I bind you in marriage to Anda of the Three-Horned tribe. Furthermore, as punishment to the Three Horns, I order that no bride price be paid. Your people will have no representative in tribal decisions until your new chief, Derek, has a child with Anda. Forevermore, your people will be known as the Boar's Horn tribe. I walked away, leaving the chaos caused by my decision. Was it fair? It didn't matter. The chief of the Three Horns, Anda's father, agreed to step down for the sake of his tribe. It was the only way I could help these people who were only guilty of being too weak to overthrow Hundrick themselves. As for Derek, if he wanted to continue his campaign to destroy the Three Horns, that was fine. But now he would be crushing his own destiny as well. Before I could escape the commotion, however, Derek chased after me and grabbed my arm. This isn't fair. Boar's Hoof blood will not mix with Three Horn. I exploded before I knew what I was doing, backhanding Derek to the ground. I know that the one I truly wanted to strike was Vogel Backbreaker, but this young hunter was the only one who was available. Like it or not, Anda is now your wife. Kill her and you will face the justice of your tribe. It's not... I don't care, I interrupted. I was tired of being patient, tired of waiting, but mostly I was tired of complaints. Hundrick is dead. He was the one responsible for the death of your people. Now you have a choice to make, Derek. You can get over it, move on, and lead a new tribe as their chief, or you can go away forever. I won't allow some stupid boy to destroy everything that we have accomplished. I left Derek lying there bleeding. Okay. Interesting choices there. We don't get paid enough as it is, friend. If you want to pass through the gate, you're going to have to give us 6,000 gold. Sure. That's an easy pass. I came to these hills to flush some of Vogel's ambushes. I certainly didn't want to leave them at my back to raid my supply lines. What we found, however, were the bodies of 20 men crushed beneath large boulders. Lounging nearby, munching on a wild goat, were the members of an extended family of Cyclopses. You're the one they call King Warjack, aren't you? Asked the patriarch. Yes. Were these men your enemy? Some of them held the black shields of Vogel's forces. Yes, I appreciate what you have done here. You'll be fighting some more, won't you? There'll be lots of killing, right? There will, but we'll only be killing warriors. I don't accept the slaughter of innocents. I told them firmly. Cyclopses have a reputation for not only being savage, but for sometimes eating the flesh of their kills, even humans. They believe that this is how they gain the strength of their enemy, by consuming them. Sounds good to us, said the Cyclopses. Will there be glory to be won in this war of yours? Glory enough for all. Then we're with you. Sweet. I miss Tarnum. I miss him most around mealtimes. That was when we discussed complex subjects such as ethics and philosophy, or talked about a new book we were both reading. I know I will never completely fit in with my people due to my appreciation for these things. Perhaps one day I could make them love knowledge too, but for now I sit alone. Tarnum had been much more than a foster father and a teacher. He had been a friend as well. Why can't I get to the gold there? What the fuck? What is going on there? Those are 2 piles of gold that just can't be reached. The hell? The barbarians who build this bridge are broke. They need 5,000 gold and 12 ore to pay for their debt. They ask you pay it. Sure. It's all very easy for me. Bloops to the crocodile. Gives the army the ability to ignore swamp terrain. Wow, great. So glad for that. Whatever would I do without that? How about this one? A powerful wizard will not let you pass unless you surrender 40 orcs for his small army. Until you bring them, they will not let you pass. Sure, there you go. I was wondering why there were so many orc dens around. All my scouts come back with the same news. Vogel has prepared himself well for my arrival. Not only is he hiding beneath a mountain, but he has also constructed several garrisons to block the way. Every step is going to be hard fought. Perhaps Vogel thinks I will give up. Well, he could never be more wrong. What the hell am I looking at? Oh, the Pillar of Eyes. Yeah. Alright, let's fight. That's it, idiots. Bring out your dead. Goodbye. You've taken the town. Captured Sturgis. My word, that's a lot of garrisons. Alright, that's that done. Did we get we got the red tent. We got the yellow tent. We don't have green or blue. And there's the green tent. I guess. Well, here's the blue tent right here. Silly me. How did we miss that? No casualties. We've captured Zudra. What the? Oh, one of these. Okay. I'd rather not. But if we must, I guess it's alright. So there's a mountain separating us from them. Come on, then. Let's see what you've got. What are you made of? Bloody coward. Okay, good job. That was stupid of you. That was very stupid of you. Ooh. Let's not have that, eh? And now let's rain down hell upon my enemies. Goodbye. Alright. Oh, you resurrected them. Right. Ooh. Yes, please. Give me all that. Thank you. We captured whatever. Oh, another one of these. Lovely. Alright. The Uyghur tribes who chose to remain neutral for fear of Vogel's revenge have recently gathered resources to help my efforts. It seems that everyone wants the brutal man to lose his power. If only I can succeed in defeating him, I know I can bring my people together. Finally, we have hope again. I collected the resources, thanking the men who brought them, but they still refuse to leave. We hear there's going to be a good war, said a centaur. That's right. We also hear that if you have your way, it will be the last barbarian war, if I can help it. Well, we've been talking. Someday I'd like to tell my grandchildren that I fought in the last barbarian war. Maybe we join? At this point, it was a good reason as any to fight, so I nodded. Like everyone, I simply wanted this to be over so I could mourn my foster father's death in peace. Cool. You think we can take this guy out? I don't know. He's got some dragons. Let's avoid him for now, since they're just stationary anyways. One of my centaur scouts spent an entire day watching a small group of warriors sneak through the countryside. I split my forces into 3 units, thinking that I would attempt to herd these men into a trap, but at the last moment I resisted the urge to attack. A good thing, too, because they turned out to be volunteers from one of the tribes under Vogel's iron control. The berserkers were all young and experienced and ready to fight to free their people. The elders want to wait to see what happens, but we say attack now and get rid of that goat dung of a chief, said one. If you're going to fight for me, you will fight under my rules, I told them. Yes, King Warjek. They answered in unison. That means no looting, no burning, and no killing unless I say so, and anyone who hurts an innocent, a woman, a child, or an unarmed man, they will receive the most shameful punishment imaginable. Got that? Yes, King Warjek. Okay. Flaming sword. What does the flaming sword do? Increases the hero's melee and attack by 3. In addition, the hero does 30 points of fire damage plus 3 per level of the hero. Melee damage by 3. Double melee damage to all level 4 creatures. Fire damage. Sounds like fun. I don't have the keyword for the green. Alright, fine. We'll just hang out here then. Until we do. Alright, let's go. You are powerful. Yes. Oh, fuck me. Dragon is dead. Okay. Okay. That happened. Alright. So far, so good. Not doing too bad here. You're not doing well here. There we go. You lost. We lost a lot, but you lost entirely. Fuck. Hey. Yes, give me all of the things that you had. Thank you very much. You're now safe to go through green. Oh my, you have quite the army, don't you? Quite the piece of shit army. Don't worry, I'll take you out. Simple as can be. You did 1 damage each. You pathetic fools. Good job. You are now all dead. And we've captured. How do you have nothing? Oh my god. Okay, why don't you try and take this one out then? Well, no. First, let's have her come and go underground. My word. What have we got here? Army of behemoths. Not very good behemoths. Dead behemoths. Didn't lose a single troop. Pathetic. Sure. Where does this path lead to, I wonder? Oh my. Oh my, oh my. Let's kill as many of you as we can. There we go. No more of that shit. Come on then. Your berserkers are dead. Your archers are dead. Your hero is dead. And your thunderbirds are dead. Congratulations. Rome. Captured Essig. There you go, you got everything except for the breeding thing. Okay. So now it's just underground. Vogel likes to soften his enemy with ambushes before he attacks with his main force, so I wasn't surprised when the Harpies swept down on us. Seriously! I've been through this area. It's only because of the fact that my main hero hasn't been through here that I'm triggering all this shit. It's kind of, not the best. You know? Yeah, Vogel, you did a great job there. Dipshit. Hello! Yes, please, thank you. Oh, you're fucked. Oh, you're fucked. You are so fucked. Ta-da! You're dead. Loser! Time to go. Let's fight you boys. That's a pretty reinforced gate there. Well, not that reinforced. You came down from your perch to die? Really? You are an idiot. Not a single loss. Captured Kessin. What is with them never wanting to buy the breeding grounds? Interesting. Well, I guess that means we head through this way. There he is. Let's go, boys. Goodbye, little shit. Let's wait just a moment. I'll attack the behemoths from behind, that's for sure. That's right, go ahead. Oh. You are so dumb. You keep doing that, bud. Have fun. Goodbye. These Thunderbirds are freaking amazing. Much better than behemoths are, in my opinion. Vogel's death didn't fill the emptiness I felt inside. I had known it wouldn't. I just didn't want to admit it until now. Tarnum taught me that lesson long ago. My first dog was killed and eaten by a cougar. Against my father's wishes, I had tracked down the creature. I thought I had trapped it. I had it trapped inside its den, but the cougar had slipped behind me and pounced. I would have been dead, too, if Tarnum hadn't secretly followed me and killed the beast in the air. He forced me to stare at the cougar for hours until I realized that I still mourned my pet hound. A soft breeze entered my tent, drawing me away from his memory. I was only vaguely aware that someone had thrown open the flap up to my tent and entered. When I looked up, I saw Tarnum. I hesitated. Was this his spirit? "It's me, Warjic," he answered my internal question. "Let me explain." I nodded. I was too shocked to stand. "Some call me the Immortal Hero," Tarnum explained. "The ancestors have kept him alive all this time so he could redeem himself for the horrible crimes of his distant past." The rest of Tarnum's story is much too long for me to chronicle here, but it explained many things about my foster father, about his incredible skill and vast knowledge. Just know that for a long time after that night I felt betrayed because Tarnum hadn't shared this secret with me, his son. I never let him know how I felt, even when he left a few months later to seek a new destiny. "There is at least one historian recording my activities," Tarnum interrupted the uncomfortable silence that fell at the end of his tale. "Probably more. How can the ancestors deny you paradise now? You are the greatest man I have ever known." Placing his hand on my shoulder, Tarnum said, "Thank you. Coming from you, Warjic, that makes me proud." "But why do they still punish you?" I asked. "They're not punishing me. In fact, everything you have done here has freed me from my debt. For my part, in raising you, the ancestors have offered me paradise, but I turned them down. After more than 1,000 years of life, why would Tarnum refuse that which he had been fighting for? My foster father put his arm around my shoulders and held me like he did when I was a boy. "Just be satisfied that I am here now," he said, knowing that I had many more questions to ask. "For the first time in 1,000 years, the barbarian people have a real chance at a good life. You've achieved something quite remarkable here. They are in good hands with you as king. I am proud of you, son." That was the first time Tarnum called me son. I almost wept. I still wanted to know more, but I saw something in Tarnum's eyes I have never seen before. True happiness and relief. I shut my mouth. He would tell me when he was ready. For now, let him enjoy his freedom. Interesting. Well, alright then. Is that the end of the campaign? I think it is. Well, that was a short one. That's pretty good.
Until now, I thought all I wanted was the opportunity to enter paradise and rest. but I feel these people have become my community.
Uh-huh.
And I don't just mean barbarians, but Palladians, elves, all the others. I've been protecting them for so long, I feel like I'll be letting them down if I leave. This new world still needs heroes.
Yeah. Tarnum the Immortal hero. Well, alright then. Well, that's all the time we got for today, guys. As always, hope you guys enjoyed. Next time we'll be starting off this one. I wish they had titles to them, but if you enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like. If you have any comments or suggestions, leave those in the comment section down below. If you want to keep up to date with all my videos, you can subscribe. You can follow me on Facebook to become part of the conversation, also part of the voting for games I should play in the future. And as always, I'm DemonFire93, and I'll see you guys next time.